Yep. There's another car I made. I like how it shows the cars you make after you take pictures of them, because I get to flex how good some of my cars look, and then I get to get embarrassed when some of my old cars look terrible. I'm talking red blob. Pow. Um, so I want it to be a 95 model because it has to be exactly 10 years in everything. So, yeah. Don't correct me if I'm wrong, by the way, because some of these things could have only come out in certain time frames. Like, I don't fucking know if I could put carbon fiber in a 95, but I'm doing partial. Monocoque. Gonna do... Yup. 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 Front trans first because big engine. Because look at this. Tiny, 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 big. You're gonna do double wishbone in the front, push rods in the back for weight. Nah, I'm not gonna worry about that. I like when it complains that the quality's too high, like this isn't sandbox mode. Also, the mod list is kinda crazy. Just about every mod that works with the current version, and some that don't. We're gonna go with, yeah, because I said so. Actually, bro, how close you gotta be to see that difference? I want it to be like sky blue. It's like white. Yeah. Nice. Do it. Thank you. Kind of speedrunning this, but I don't know why, because I have just about all the time in the world. Carpet! Look, I don't have to do all that work. Work, in quotations, because this is not work. Put that bit back in basic. I need to get more fucking water. Every time my mic mutes, I'm getting water. Sufficiently hydrated, I can now say. Fuzzy carpet, and I don't want it to be blue. We're gonna go with a light gray interior because I feel like it. You wanna see how cool this carpet looks? Look at this, dude. I don't even like have to put a floor in there. It's like already floored. Definitely. Wheels. Guess what? It's the 90s. We can use more carbon fiber, I guess. I don't know. I was not alive in the 90s to do all that, but, you know, it would have been nice. Shucks. Where? Carbon. Yeah. White carbon, because... Blow me. No, don't do that. Oh, all the stuff that needs to load. We're gonna go with... This is where it gets to the long part. I don't know how much I'm gonna have to edit out of this video because picking out stuff is iffy with me because I want it to look as nice as I can make it look. And I want comments. Give me comments on if it looks bad or good because I put time and effort into this and I want a response. But I'm not going to do anything fancy for these. I'm probably just going to throw like... I would do these, but I don't know how to do the coding for them yet. So, I don't want to... Maybe? If I can get them at... Actually, wait, where are the ones that I can get at an angle? These. Hello? Hello? Thank you. Nice. Make it bigger. And move it over. Angle it up. Move it back. Make it a little smaller. Move it back. Make it a little smaller. Move it this way. That looks like fucking garbage. Shit. What do we go with? Geometric frames? I think this would look pretty nice with like kind of like a half. Hold on, let me see this. No. I want to see the circle. Move it over and I can work with it. I can work with that. Light tunnel. It's not modern enough to have stepped. Just gonna do normal LED tubes. It's probably not modern enough to have LED tubes, but come at me. No. Do that. And shove it back. Yup. Wait. Yup. Love it. Damn. Why am I not braining? We're gonna go another set of these, but a little smaller and stepped, kinda. Fuck you, make 3D. English of the century here. To make them stepped, I'm gonna grab these and pull them out a bit. Yeah! Alright, I wanna get a line. I'm gonna make them angry. I like making all my cars have faces. Holy crap, if my brain would work for 36 seconds, life would be a whole lot easier. Make them bigger. And move them in. Angle them down. Alright, let me put the lens on it first before I comment. Not my best work. Yeah, fuck it. Grill! Bum 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 bum. Don't copyright me. I don't know if that's copyright. I'm just kind of rambling. There's a circular one? Of course not. Okay. Move it up. You know what? This is gonna be fun to edit. That's all I'm gonna say. It's gonna be fun to edit. I don't know if I'm editing this tonight. I might do it tomorrow, but we'll see. Yes. 'Cause fun and 'cause I feel like it. Give me some fucking girls on that bitch. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Or ma'am. I don't know your gender. I shall not assume. Nice. Door handle. I'm thinking 90s. I'm thinking 90s. I'm thinking 90s. I'm thinking sure. Except since this fancy car, we're gonna yeah, make it smaller. Yeah. It is big enough to do 2 sets of seats. Absolutely not. You're just gonna be for show. Uh, um, hmm. The 80s one had the ugliest lights I've ever seen, but I had to go old. I'm getting more water. Please hold. Alright, we're back. That's too modern. We'll do that. I'm doing 2 cars in this video. This might be a long ass video, but I don't care. Motherfucking. Why is my brain not functioning? You know what? I was thinking light bar, but these aren't really light bar type cars because I was going, initially I was going Japan. That's why the initial one, that's why the first version, not the initial, why do I keep saying initial? That's why the first version was, right-hand drive. Yeah, make that smaller. Yeah. Give me a new plate. We got a little newer, so we're not gonna go with the older, we're gonna go with the newer. Yeah. Big brain. First one had single exhaust. I don't want to do single exhaust, so we're gonna do something fancy, cause 10-year special. Fuck. I do this manually now. Just a little more, and then pull it out a little more, and mirror it. Yeah. Means I can make this bigger because I was making room for an exhaust, but there ain't a fucking exhaust. So, well, there is an exhaust. I don't make electric cars. I'm not against them, but I don't like them. Rims. 90s rims. I love doing rims. They're so neat. Super neat. Very neat. Keep saying neat. Too modern. That's not holding a car, bro. I hate to say it. That's not holding a car. Yeah. I need mirrors. How did I forget mirrors? I need small mirrors, so we're gonna go. Not those. I need small mirrors. Pulls out the biggest mirror I've ever seen. That's a lie. These mirrors are pretty fucking huge. I know it says modern mirror. I know it says modern mirror, but hear me out. Hear me out. Yeah. Yeah. Why is the back so big? I hate that. Can I trim that? I'm gonna trim that. What? What? Hello? No, don't make it bigger. I pulled this back. No. Okay, it was good enough. Okay, well, that'll be fine. Yeah, a little buff. Yep, a little buff. Neat. Very neat. Striker as well, I'm gonna put the original text that I put on the first edition on the back of this one because it has to be somewhat like it. High mount? No. High mount. Yeah. I kind of hate that. Okay. Make it longer. Make it shorter. That's okay. Oh yeah, I need something to say like, hey, this is special. Well, there's gonna be plenty after I make the engine because I gotta see what I can fit in it before I can, you know, do all that fancy stuff. But I know I'm gonna get this stuff. Put a little text under this headlight that says 10-year SP. Why the hell not? We'll just type out special. Why? Yeet. Yeah. No, why is it crooked? I just made it crooked. Why the It'll look better in the end, trust me. Now we get to do the part that everybody loves. Okay, I'm not gonna do anything. Okie dokie. We're gonna throw in no, I ain't doing all that. It's modern enough to have a screen, so we're gonna chuck one of them bad boys in it. Hello? Where my dashboards at? Jeez. Give me this one. Use these fancy little controls. Use this fancy little button. Press on it. Go like that. Go like that. Yeet. Nice! Perfect fit! Okie dokie. Nice. The carbon fiber I'm gonna change to my carbon fiber because I want to. Why? That's why. Love it. Not really, but we're gonna let it go. Can I have like an actual circle? What are these shapes, dude? Dodecahedron, bro. The fuck? Make it shorter. Make it longer. Cram it in there. The empty noise coming from my room is so aggravating. Wow. That is not centered. Not centered. Love it. Or your money back. That's a guarantee. Hear it. Fucking Allstate. I don't know. I'm not sponsored. We're gonna keep the manual transmission because I feel like it. Why? Ooh. Ba, 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 ba. Oh shit. Tilt it forward. There we go. Now your pedals will actually work. Squeaky chair. Actually, fuck you. I think it's modern enough to have a sequential shifter. Yeah, fuck it. Nice. I hope I add some for background noise in post, but I probably won't. This is going to be a very quiet video. I lied, but it's going to be somewhat quiet for a short time. As in a short time, I mean most of the video because I got to do all this crap. I mean, I could probably cut and just quick get the whatevers in order, but you know, there's all that. Let me just check around for some stuff on the computer. On the computer. Okie dokie. Back to reality for a second. I was messing around with my OBS to see if I could fix some stuff, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. So, we're gonna let it buff. Line that up, hopefully. Not whatsoever. Very nice, very nice. I don't want that crappy stuff on my steering wheel though, so I'm just gonna throw the outside and put on mine. Yeah, and then we're gonna do carbon center because I want to. Nice. I'm not changing the carbon on the things because it'll mess up how everything else looks. In my head only, but it will. I'm not doing that. We're just gonna... Hello? Can I have my seat? Thank you. Bang. Oh, bang. Ka-chow. Ka-chow. Shove it in. Not that far, dude. What the fuck? Pause. Pause to all of that, by the way. Pause. Nice! We're gonna throw, like... 90s, you still had, like, screens and shit, so, like... Nothing like that, though. What did Apple CarPlay in the 90s? We're just gonna throw a radio in that bitch. If I can find the 90s one. German. Yes. This Japanese car has a very German radio. Because that's how companies do things. Wham. Wham. Wow. How's she looking? She looking upside down. That's better. No. No. Dang, it's only been 30 minutes? That's kind of crazy. Not really. Most people's attention spans is much shorter than that, but we're not going to talk about that. Nice! Okay, I'm not going to talk about how my suspension is just popping up there. You're going to ignore that. I think that's a pretty good interior. You don't need AC, because you're going fast enough. Just open the windows, dude. Fuck! I know, though. I knew things were going too fast. I was like, dang, it's only been 30 minutes? Fucking interior's not the right size. Very car. God damn it, Bobby. All you had to do was fucking, yeah. Wait, that's like in the, yeah, I don't want to do that. Fuck. Why game have to hate me? Why game no like? What I do to game? Just make it longer. It's still poking out. Son of a bitch. Make it shorter. Fuck you, you don't need no damn center console. Yes, you do. I take that back. I guess we're just not gonna have a full interior. So we're just gonna bap 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 bap. That one a little bit longer. Come on now. I don't need a full interior on this side. I'm just, yeah. I said so. I need to realign this. Ting. Very nice. It is a car. It shall go. I hope. It fucking works. Okay, what am I missing? Yes. Yes, water. Okie dokie. Fuel cap, that's what I was missing, by the way. Circle. Cram it there. Make it smaller. Circle. Very nice. It's the 90s. We have all-wheel drive now. Not four-wheel drive. Hell no. Ugh. So it's still a ZR engine. We're just going to put random numbers here for the time being till I get the rest. XST. Because I felt like it. And we're just going to say 10. Yeah. Caps lock, please. Sorry. Yes! I don't care if I'm spelling anniversary wrong, by the way. If I am spelling it right, I'm just being stupid. Who knows? Hello? Thank you. We're gonna go, I want 4.2. I get a 4.2 liter. Whole lot of torque. We can tank it though. And guess what? We can afford a dual overhead cam, but it's only gonna be a 4 because I don't feel like doing the rest. Nice! Engine. Performance plus 10. Shut up. Okay. 4.4. Yes. 4499. That's a nice little end off on that there. XST. Very nice. I'm gonna have to go with high torque. I know titanium is better, but it's also $301, and I'm trying to make these things affordable. It's a $3 difference, you'll be fine. $11 to have dampening. I'm not gonna fuck with that, we're gonna keep it at 50 though. 70. We're gonna do 55 for now. Give it a 7,500 red line. And throw. Let me know if I'm screwing anything up with this vehicle, by the way, because I'll know when it's done, but I just want comments, fuck off. It's a 10-year anniversary. It's a 4.4 liter V8. I want to see, I might want to go naturally aspirated for this. We're going to go direct per cylinder. 75, 70, 80, 90, plus 10. I'm tempted. Very tempted. I'm going for it. Fuck you. Oh. Nice. 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 He needs more compression. I want all of the power. It drops off at 79. Okay, we're just gonna keep it at 75 then. Nice. Okie dokie. 400 horsepower. In the 90s? I like it. I think we're gonna keep it naturally aspirated. Since that implies it's probably modified. Nice. Sequential 6. Top gear 214. I can't have carbon rims yet? Okay, let's do forged. It's still low weight. No. Weight. Oh, it already weighs only like 2,300 pounds. Fuck it. 2,200 pounds. 2,100 pounds. Okay, I'll take it. Almost less than a ton. Electric with ECS. Actually, I want traction control and ABS. Fuck you. Basic 90s. No one needs safety. Woo! Hey. Front and rear brake force is high. Nice. Bro. What more is wrong with this vehicle? 86. It has a 49 on drivability. Oh no, hold on, chief. Because it's so light. No. Okay, fuck that. 400 horsepower, 2,000 pounds. It'll be fine. I'm not doing that. We're just gonna do it in here. I think that was 17, right? Yeah. Animation. Pop. Ka-chow. Bang. Photo scene time. Time to see if the car I made looks decent. Oh, that's a budget Supra I made. It looks kind of crappy. I know. Don't judge me. You know what? I don't hate it as much as I thought I would, so it's a win. It's only getting one photo, though. It's not getting anything special. I ain't doing all that special shit for you, baby. It's gonna get one high-profile side. Nice. That's a car I made. That looks pretty good, in my opinion. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Export car. So, this is going to be the first time driving both the car I showed in the beginning of the video and the one we just built for the last 45 minutes. I honestly don't hate it. Cracking every part of my body because I still can. Finalizing export. Come on. Okie dokie. See you in Beam.NG. Okay. I got it to work. That's dope. This is the Rosso fucking Striker Rosso, my bad. We're gonna test a few vehicles. This is my second time recording this. First time I recorded this, I didn't have an application audio to record, so it wasn't really like a Beam.NG video because you couldn't hear the engines, and that's like the whole purpose, obviously. So we got the Striker Rosso S2 we're gonna go with. We're gonna do the one we did in the video. We're gonna do the other one that I showed in the video. I'm thinking we're gonna show off that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Maybe a Miata? We'll see how it goes. We're on the grid map V2. I'm thinking it is relatively nice to drive. Like how on all my vehicles it says this is going to be impossible to control. And then you just like maneuver everything with ease. It is a relatively nice vehicle. But now we're going to go for the more modern one, which is also more powerful. It is a V8. No supercharger, by the way. I didn't crash. What you talking about? We're gonna drive this one around for a little bit more. Oh, I gotta test my handling. Where the heck are those spikes? I stalled it. Alright. We're gonna show this one. Nice little interior. Let's see what kind of engine is in it. See if I named it. 5.2 liter V8. Oh, that's a hole. I've never driven on this map before, for the record. Alright, time for some better ones. We're gonna go with the Astro. Actually, these two go back to back, so we're gonna go with the Copperhead Elite first. This is the Elite Series V8, which means it has... What? I was hoping it would tell me. I know it's not stock. It's not just a stock V8. Definitely not a stock V8. My guess is supercharged. And holy shit, is it light. We're gonna do the Astro Focus. I think this is the V12 I made, if I am correct. Yeah, 2.1 liter V12. Hold up. I like it a lot. We're gonna run into... actually, we're gonna save that for last, because this one's fun. This one has a little trick. This one has about 1,000 horsepower to it. It's only about 250 horsepower. That's per wheel. We're gonna do the Supra. We're gonna play around with the Supra for a little bit. Supra. Ba 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 ba. Oh my gosh. Wait till you see the inside of this thing. What's that little thing? That little thing does this. Hold up, let me clutch drop. Oh wait, I can't. Stay. Look at this engine. Do I name it? Naturally aspirated V10. Naturally aspirated V10 in the 1,200 pound bug. That thing is all carbon fiber for the record. That's why it's 1,200 pounds. Okay, we're gonna move to a different map. Love it. I lied. We're not gonna do this one only. I wanna build a car. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna build a car. But only using the stuff in here. Yeah. Get ready. This might be a little bit longer. I lied. I'm fine with editing footage. Hopefully you're fine with watching a longer video. Well, that's a noise I don't like. We can change that. What are we thinking? Let's put a turbo diesel i6 in it. If you're wondering why none of this stuff is changing right now, I have it set to only change when I press apply, so my game doesn't geek out every time I press a button. I think I'm gonna build a Technica. No roof spoiler. Does not need a wheelie bar. By the way, all that stuff up there was for show, because none of that's gonna work, because all of this is what we're actually gonna be working with. Okay, we are gonna turn this off though, because I do not want whoa 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 in my ear all the fucking time. This is the fun part. This is where we get to actually make the car. 5-liter i6. Because I said so. Optimized turbo exhaust header. Variable starter. 32 exhaust. 36 intake. High flow. Low resistance alternator. Billet aluminum block. Big aluminum boost pipe. Catalytic converters with DPF. Actually, do I have? Yes. Aftermarket. No charge pipe. Aftermarket low friction. Indestructible. Air-cooled performance. Give me a catch can. Oh, but okay. Fuck you, optimized free program release ECU. Aftermarket performance armor dampener. No, cast iron's too heavy. Give me steel. Says something probably heavier. I don't know. Woo! Big old piston rings. Piston rings. Piston wrist pins. I can't read. Forged piston with coating. 2 big ones. 4 piston rings. I'm not changing it to a sequential, so I'm not doing any of that. 2-step might be nice. 3 intakes. Indestructible. Optimized VTech. VVTI. No. Yes. No. Strong, maybe. Front left seat, race. Front right seat, race. Rear seats, no. Why, buddy? You know what would make this easier? A search bar. Nice. Twin scroll. Actually. On quad. There's a sequential in it. Oh, 15x7s. Black basket weaves. Yep. Newton-meters of torque for the starter. Okay, I'm gonna have to manual this one, holy crap. Hold up, let me drive mode. As expected, that car barely drives. I just needed to waste 10 more minutes, so I have another 22-minute clip to edit because it's hard to edit 10-minute clips. Here we go. With all being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Yep.